Hello, my very most beautiful Taurus. How are you guys? I hope everyone is doing amazing. So my lovelies, we are going to be doing your November mid-monthly reading. And this reading is going to go through now through the remainder of November. It is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate for you. But everything that you guys will need to know about the reading will be in the description box below for you. If you guys want something that is, tailored for your exact energy, then I do have personals open. And everything that you guys will need to know about personals will also be in the description box for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my most beautiful Taurus, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Taurus's energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my lovelies, let's take a look and see what we've got going on for you. We are going to pull cards for your energy. Okay, then we're going to pull cards for the person that you're dealing with, and then we will pull some potential outcome cards to see where both of the energies align, or what is going on for you. What your potential outcome card is. Okay. Let's get some cards for your person. It does look like there's a situation here that you've really, really given your all. You've really given so much to a situation here, Taurus, okay? We're going to have to take a look and see what's going on with it, but I just feel a lot of energy being expended from you, okay? Okay. So, yeah. All right. We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse for what's in your headspace. I do feel like there's something here that intuitively, I think that you've known that this is kind of needed to come to an end for quite some time. But I do feel like like I said, I feel like you kind of, you fought tooth and nail to keep something going, or to keep somebody in your life, or to, make something work here. You really gave so much, okay? I do feel like intuitively there was, something that you knew where it just wasn't. It just wasn't, but you still fought so much, okay? You still tried so hard. You still gave so much to it. And the Ten of Swords, sometimes when it comes up in the reverse, can speak about something, that got drug out longer than it should have. Something that needed to come into an end, quite some time ago. And I feel like you just kept giving to it. Now, in your heart space, I feel like you could be feeling very rejected at this time, because you have given so much. You could be feeling, undervalued, underappreciated. Like you gave and gave and gave and then got nothing in return. That's kind of an energy that I'm feeling coming up. That's what's in your heart space. So we're going to have to take a look at that. And how you see the person you're dealing with is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So we're going to clarify that. I do feel like this person isn't offering. They could have, like I said, they could have rejected you. And that has really got you, feeling, very hurt, especially after everything that you've given to the connection. The action is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So I just feel like you're unhappy because you guys are not working together. Things aren't really moving forward in a positive way, or kind of seems at all. And I do feel like you're just really hurt. I do feel like there has been some things that about this person and their intentions and their actions that have been put on display for you. And I feel like you're just in this like space for the rest of the month, just really trying to process everything that's happened. Now, the person that you're dealing with, we're going to clarify these in a moment as well, but we're going to go over the initial cards initially. So the person you're dealing with, they have the Magician in the reverse and the Five of Swords. So Three of Swords. Okay, so I do feel like this person, they know that their choices have caused you a great deal of pain. The Five of Swords is getting what they want by any means, okay? And that 3 and the 5 together do make the 8 of Swords. So, I do feel like they have been very much in their head about the whole situation, but they did know exactly what they were doing. Okay, they did think it through, and they knew that by their choices that they were hurting you. Okay, the Magician in reverse, that is kind of a manipulative energy as well, especially with the Five of Swords. I don't necessarily always think that the Magician in reverse is manipulative, but I do when it's with the Five of Swords, because that's a very selfish energy. And that's like basically this person saying, I'm going to do what I want, even though I know it's going to hurt you, and then I'll just find a way out of the situation later. That's kind of what that energy feels like to me. Now, so like I said, the Eight of Swords did show up for them too in their headspace. So they really are stressed out, overthinking it, overthinking what's happened. I almost feel like the whole reason that this person is pushing you out is like a defense mechanism, because they don't want to have to own up to, you know, their actions and what they've done here. So they're almost just like pushing you out and like putting it on you when it's not. And you're hurting because you've given and given and given so much to this situation, and then this person is just doing this. So they have the Eight of Swords in their headspace, the Tower in their heart space. So I do feel like this has really shaken things up for them, you know, not being with you, whatever action that they've done. You know, things are hitting them really hard at this time with that Tower showing up in the heart space. We're going to clarify all these in a moment. Now, how they're seeing you is the Five of Cups. So they know that you're hurting. They know that you're grieving. They know you're disappointed. And their action is the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So I do feel like they could be lowering their defenses. If this person has like cut you off and like blocked you, I do feel like they could be unblocking you here in the immediate future. So we are going to start to clarify and see what's really going on here, Taurus. Tell me about this Ten of Swords in the reverse. Why is this the Ten of Swords in the reverse here? The Knight of Cups. So you know that you had this, I almost feel like some of you might get mad at me for saying this, but I'm always just gonna be honest with you. I do feel like a lot of you are maybe starting to see that you have fallen in love with somebody's potential, or, you know, basically their potential. You know, the person that you knew that they could be. You know, you guys are very big-hearted, and I feel like you saw the best in them. You saw the very best that they could be. And, you know, you wanted that for them. And I feel like some of you guys could have fallen in love with their potential instead of who they really are at this time. You know, you fell in love with who they could be. And I do feel like that's one of the things, is because of that dream. The Knight of Cups is a dreamer, a visionary. Because of that dream and the vision that you had for this person and for yourself and for you guys together, you did hold on to this connection, you know, and let it put you through a lot more than, you know, maybe you should have. And I do feel like that's something that you're thinking about at this time, okay? Because that's showing up in your mental energy. Tell me about this Four of Cups. Tell me about this Four of Cups. Why is that in the heart space? The Ten of Wands. So you're feeling really rejected. And you're also, I feel like some of you guys are feeling upset with yourself for giving so much, for caring so much, for trying so much. You know, don't be mad at your big, beautiful heart. Okay, don't look at that as a negative. Learn from it, okay? And the only thing that we're here to do, we're meant to make mistakes. You need to love yourself enough to hold space for yourself to mess up. Hold space for yourself to learn lessons, okay? Love yourself enough to give yourself the space to do that, the opportunities to do that without being down on yourself, okay? So I do feel like you're taking a lot on yourself at this time when you shouldn't be. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse for how they see this person? The Ace of Pentacles in the upright. So you feel like it's almost like they just kind of withdrew from you all of a sudden. They denied you, you know, their commitment. They denied you this connection. They denied you promises that they've made. I'm getting the word promises with the Ace of Pentacles. I usually don't get that, but it's coming up. You know, they're breaking promise, all this stuff. And it's all because they're getting defensive about their stuff because they don't want to have to, you know, make any changes. They don't want to own up to anything here. It's a very manipulative energy. They know what they're doing, and they know that it hurts you. Tell me about this Eight of Swords. Why is this person's mental space the Eight of Swords? The High Priestess in the reverse. So they're really stressed out because a lot of truths and things have been made clear to you. So anything that was hidden from you, it's being brought, it was brought to the light. That could be, you know, where all this conflict is coming from. That's why they are acting all defensive. It really does feel to me that there's things that have been made clear to you, even if it is just about this person. And that's what's got them stressed out, because now they don't know how to navigate the situation, because deep down they don't want to be without you. They just don't want to have to own up to their stuff. They don't want to have to take responsibility. Tell me about this Tower. So I feel like they're almost like playing this manipulative game where they think if they leave and cut things off, you'll just miss them and want them back. And, you know, you'll be able to, you know, look past what they've done here in the future. It's kind of a game that they're trying to play. Tell me about this Tower energy in the heart space. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, because they don't want to work on their stuff. They don't want to have to, you know, admit to that. They don't want to acknowledge that. They don't want to take ownership of it. They don't want to work on it. Tell me about this Five of Cups energy. The Five of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, they don't want to fight. They don't want to argue. They don't want the conflict. Two fives, they see a change here. They're hoping that by, you know, putting you in this state that they will not have to argue with you anymore. That they'll just get their way. Tell me about the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Tell me about the Seven of Wands in the reverse. The Nine of Cups. So they're going to, you know, they will unblock you because you are, being with you is what you want. They want, you know, getting you back and having it be on their terms is what they want. That is what their goal is. The World card. They want to be able to put this behind them and start another cycle with you, or continue on this cycle, you know. So that is what I have for your energy and theirs in the situation. We are going to pull some potential outcome cards for you and see what that looks like. And then we are going to pull some confirmation, clarification, and some advice for you. Okay, so we got the Lovers in the reverse. We got the Five of Cups in the reverse. That's what's coming up. Let's get another one. What other potential outcome? Oh, okay. Got the Four of Cups and the Five of Wands in the reverse. So this is very different energy. I do feel like as they came out separately, I do feel like this is two different storylines. Okay, and that's how, because that's how I feel it is intuitively, that's how we're going to go with it. I do feel like there are some of you here that are seeing that there's just such a big disconnect between the two of you. You are seeing that whatever's happened here has been a major turning point, and it's something that you don't think that you can get past, okay? It's not the same anymore, and the dream and vision that once kept you going isn't the same anymore. And Five of Cups in the reverse, I feel like some of you guys are going to be trying to release this, okay? Trying to move forward because you just don't feel like you have the strength to keep doing it. For others of you, I do feel like you are feeling very rejected, okay? And I do feel like you don't want to miss a second chance with this person. Some of you guys do want another opportunity with this person. And when they drop this defense, when they reach out to you, you know, I do feel like you're going to want to get along, want to work together, want to cooperate with this person so that you don't miss an opportunity with them. Because you are feeling rejected by them, because you are hurting, because you do want them. So I do feel two different storylines. It's really, you guys have free will. It's up to you which way you go, whether you decide to work on this or whether you guys decide that this is too much and you want to put this behind you. I'm kind of getting both. Spirit is saying that. I feel like it's a little bit split in this general reading here. So we are going to go ahead and get some confirmation, clarification, and some advice for you. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, what confirmation, clarification, and advice do we have for my beautiful Taurus? What confirmation, clarification, or advice do we have for my beautiful Taurus, please? Confirmation, clarification, or advice. We have don't let pride get in your way, full moon, in Leo. I think Capricorn had this one too. So my loves, you know, especially with everything you're going through, don't be afraid to reach out to people. Do not be afraid to, you know, ask for help. Seek support, okay? Don't let the pride get in the way. You know, everybody needs that sometimes. We have don't let your past hold you back. So you guys deserve, you know, something really beautiful. That love and that partnership that you had that dream and vision for, you deserve that, and you deserve to have that given back to you, okay? So don't let the past keep you from having something beautiful. We have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Yeah, I do feel like either way, whether you're going to choose to release it or whether you're going to choose to go, things are kind of building and gaining momentum. There is going to be, you know, kind of a climax here soon. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. So for some of you that are going to be closing this out, especially with the full moon energy, some of you guys are going to be choosing to, you know, close this cycle out, put it behind you, and not allow the past to hold you back. So that is what I have for you, my loves. And don't be afraid, no matter which route you go, to seek support. Not be afraid to talk to somebody, okay? So that is what I have for you, and if it resonates, let me know in the comments down below, and if it doesn't, check out your other sign placements. Sometimes your moon, rising, and Venus can resonate more than your sun sign does. And if you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. Guys, if you hit that notification bell, then when we do our monthlies, mid-monthlies, weeklies, and bonuses, you can be notified and you can go check them out. But most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and so much light. Until next time.